Merry, 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 Merry Christmas, my beautiful Patreon friends. I apologize for looking like I am about to go to sleep. It's currently 1 a.m., the 24th of December, and I was just about to go to sleep, and I thought, I'm gonna do a little Christmas message to my Patreons before I go off to dreamland. You know what? I don't have like a big life-changing message to share with you today. Not that I ever have anything life-changing to share, but I feel like 2021 became a year of figuring out how the world looks now. Not just with a pandemic, but as a musician, as a creator. I released a record that I worked on for 4 years, and I wasn't able to tour and meet all of you and play my songs live and do my house concerts. And it was a year of accepting that the world looks different. The reality is different than what we expected it to be. And for me, it has become, the challenge is to accept that, right? To like stop arguing with reality. It's like the world is saying to us, this is the world you're offered. Take it or leave it, you know? And so for me to keep sort of saying, oh, why is this happening? Why can I not do this? Why can I not do that? It's useless. This is the way it is. And so despite everything, and I know that there are people who have it way worse than I have, but it has been a tough year. And what I want to get to is the very first effect that I saw immediately 2 years ago. It was, I think, in April 2020 when the first sort of wave hit the world. I lost almost 40 Patreon supporters in one day. And that was really tough. Like that is really, really tough. Because you who are still here supporting me, you are keeping me afloat. And I know that a lot of you who are supporting me here, you're also supporting a lot of other independent creators and artists and authors. And I really want you to feel so proud of yourself, because we have a really tough time. I know that there are so many people who lost their jobs and who lost their loved ones as well. But the entertainment industry was really hit really hard by this, and I for sure was one of them. So I just want you to know that I feel like I personally owe you so much for keeping me afloat by just being here. And what I know I have said this before, but you being on my Patreon, supporting me to keep paying for some food and some rent and new equipment for the new record, and that is one part of it. But the second part is, by having people who want to support me in that way, that gives me a mental support, an emotional support that I lose very easily. Like, definitely this year I had so many moments where I felt like nobody would really care if I stopped doing what I do. The world doesn't really need what I am doing here. But then to have people like you who are actively telling me, we want you to keep doing this, that's the reason I keep doing it on those days. So thank you, and Merry Christmas. Or whatever you're celebrating, I hope you're having a beautiful holiday. I have spent almost the last 6-7 years by myself on Christmas. I had a tradition for a couple of years when I lived in Bristol, and then the first year I moved to Berlin. I went out and I basked on Christmas, and then we went to buy pizza and gave it to the homeless people we saw. And there was 2 years in Bristol where I went to play at a children's hospital on Christmas. I came with my guitar and I played some songs for them, and it was really beautiful. I was thinking about trying to do something here in Portugal, but since the pandemic is once again getting kind of aggressive and we are mostly told to not be around people, I'm going to spend tomorrow just writing and reading and reflecting and keep working on my new book, which I have been working on here. Anyway, I'm not gonna make this video too long. I'm gonna sing something for you. One thing that's been really beautiful, I didn't bring a guitar or a piano here to Portugal. I brought a little MIDI keyboard so I can keep producing when I get ideas, but I don't have an instrument so that I can sit and sing in the evenings, which is what I usually do. In the evenings I have some wine and I sit and strum my guitar and usually write a song or two. I didn't bring it when I left because I was so uninspired as a songwriter. I think it was because I haven't been able to play my music live. This year I left for Portugal and felt like I don't have nothing to say within music anymore. And it's been really nice lately. Like I would say the last 2 weeks maybe here, I have felt such a strong urge to sing and to write music. And that led me to go on TikTok and start singing duets with people on TikTok, which is something I never thought I would do, but it's just really nice to feel inspired, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna sing a little karaoke song. Whatever. It's a beautiful song, and for some reason I kind of associate this with Christmas, but whatever. Let's see if this works. You can sing with me. My phone didn't at all die in the middle of the song. We'll do it better. We'll do it better this time. I took my love and I took it down. I climbed the mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Sing with me, New York! Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, and children get older, and I'm getting older too. Naturally fading out the song. Anyway, I love you guys. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, whatever you're celebrating. Whenever I say Hanukkah, I think about Christmas. I think about the OC. If you watch the OC, what is it? They're celebrating Christmas Hanukkah or something. Anyway, side notes. I love you. Please share something if you want to in the comments. I always read what you leave here. You can always message me privately on Patreon. Patreon is definitely one of the few places I really do check my messages and answer everything. I would love to talk to you on Patreon. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna end it here. Good night. I love you guys.